So that kind of freaked me out for a really long time as a kid, and probably have some mental issues due to that movie, even now at the prime age of 32.
The scariest movie of all time is a movie called Strangers. It's about these people who wear masks and just terrorize this guy and his girlfriend or wife or whatever at a house. You've seen it. And there's like no reason why they're terrorizing them. It's just like, oh, let's mess with these people. And it's horrifying. And then they just like kill them at the end. It's terrible.
I'm a big fan of the first Evil Dead. At the time when you watch it now, it's just very comical, and it's just not scary whatsoever. But when I watched it at the time, it was pretty terrifying. Literally everything about that film is just hilarious. And when they did the remake, it was like 5 times gorier, but they still kind of kept some of the parts where like that guy got like dragged down the trapdoor and stuff like that. And it's just, I don't know, I think it's really funny.
I actually have been I almost acquired a copy of this on VHS recently, a film called Splatter Farm. Splatter Farm is about these 2 brothers who go to visit their grandmother who is sexually attracted to one of them. And she just happens to have this insane farmhand who kills and mutilates people on the premises and eventually kills them. There's a golden shower scene that's like really over the top. It's terrifying. Yeah, you just got to see it to believe it, honestly.
The Sixth Sense is the first film that ever scared the shit out of me. The bit where that little girl's in his tent and then she's just throwing up all over herself. And it just really freaked me out.
The Exorcist. I was a kid when I saw that movie, and I probably shouldn't have seen it at the age that I was, but when she turns her head completely around, that freaked me the hell out for sure. And that movie, she does some pretty intense stuff with a crucifix. And again, at a very young age, watching that, I think I shouldn't have seen that.
The Shining. That's the one. Stanley Kubrick, great director.
That like really screws with you. Shining's crazy.
Great cast. I read the book when I was like 12, probably too young to be reading that. And then I saw the movie, and it was terrifying and great.
When the blood like comes from the elevators like shooting out, I just remember that when I was a kid and being so freaked out. And when like they get lost in the maze, in the corn maze. Not corn maze, but the maze. It was crazy.
I mean, let's be real. The red rum is probably the scariest part. Red rum! You know what I'm saying?
Best ever horror movie. I was thinking about this. I think I'd have to go with the first Insidious movie. I think the scariest part is when that song plays. Tiptoe through the window. Tiny Tim, yeah. And she like puts it on, and then you see him like run like in the window. I think you see like just like an edge of him, and it's just like I remember like I just got chills like my whole body.
I do like the old like Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. They were good ones. The bit when he's got the chainsaw outside and he's just kind of spinning in circles with it and stuff, and he's chasing after that car if that girl gets away. You see him in the daylight and he's just like creepy as fuck.
The one that scared me the most was Paranormal Activity, the first one, because I thought it was real. Me and my friends, we went, and then we went to see it, and we thought it was a real film because they did it so well. And so when we went back, we all slept in the same bed because we were actually petrified of like anything that might happen. And then the shower makes noise. It's like, you know, it's got like some sort of like noise where it just kind of, I don't know what it does, but like turns on and off. And then that happened in the night, and we were like all freaking out. So.
Silence of the Lambs. Just creepy.
It's creepy. It's so creepy. I saw that movie when I was a little kid, and it scared the crap out of me. It's just so scary. It's menacing.
The entire plot and sort of like suggestiveness of the movie just kind of like rattles your cage.
I don't know, I was always really afraid of Hannibal Lecter.
I really like the new It by Stephen King. It was like perfect for me. Just the storyline and the character development and just like the cinematography, it was gorgeous. And then it was like also super scary too.
When I was really little, I watched Pet Sematary 2, and that scared the shit out of me. When people coming back to life and then killing like the ones they loved, and when I was really little, that freaked me out. There's this one part where like this dead guy's like chasing after like his stepson, and he like crashes into him, and he's like riding a dirt bike, and he like kills him with the dirt bike by like with the tire, so it's like his face is just like getting cut up by the wheel. That was the scary part.